This is a video about changing units of a measurement using conversion factors. Let's say we have 1 meter and we want to know how many centimeters that is. Now, you should know from looking at the meter stick yesterday that the answer is 100, but let's see how to do it with a conversion factor. A factor means it's going to be multiplication, and we're going to multiply it by a ratio that's going to change the units. Ratio is like a fraction. So I want to get rid of meters, so I'm going to use the abbreviation M for meters, and I'm going to put the meter down at the bottom of this ratio, and I want to end up with centimeters, so I'm going to put centimeters on top. Now, if you remember working with fractions, you can put anything over 1, so 1 meter over 1, and you can think of that in fraction form, times this conversion factor. And the units, the way I have them, will cancel out the meters and we'll leave centimeters, but I just want to put in the relationship between centimeters and meters. I know that 1 meter is 100 centimeters. So when I do the math now, 1 times 100 is 100, and then to multiply the bottom times the bottom here, 1 times 1 is 1, so I have 100 over 1, and all that's left is this unit here. So it's going to be 100, and the units are centimeters, which I already have written over here. So that's showing you how the math works to change a measurement, in this case 1 meter, into another unit, in this case centimeters. Let's do another example. Let's say 50 centimeters, and we want to know how many meters that is. Well, like before, we'll do this with a conversion factor. You can think of this as 50 centimeters over 1. Multiply it by the conversion factor, and I put this in parentheses just to make it clear. It's a ratio, like a fraction, and now I want to get rid of centimeters and end up with meters. So if I put centimeters down below here, it will cancel out the centimeters there and the meters there, and I know from above that 1 meter is 100 centimeters. And so when I do the math here, 50 times 1 is 50. 1 times 100 is 100. And so I get, this is going to be up top, 50 meters is up top, and down below, 1 times 100 is 100, and there's no unit there because it canceled out. So that's 100. So 50 over 100 is 0.5, and then meters is there. So the answer is 0.5 meters. 50 centimeters is the same as 0.5 meters. We want to practice this, and there's a worksheet in your packet, page 3.5. You see there's an example given here, changing 100 centimeters into meters, and using the conversion factor, it shows the operation just as you saw earlier in this video. So let's do the first few together. So this first one, I'm going to start over and say 150 centimeters times some conversion factor is going to give me the number of meters that is. Well, I'll put centimeters down below and meters up top so that centimeters will cancel out. And I know that 1 meter is 100 centimeters. And now when I do the math, 150 times 1 is 150 over 100 is 1.5. And yes, 150 centimeters is 1.5 meters. Let's do one more. 50 centimeters given here. And again, if you like, you can put that over 1, so you can think about fraction math here. Multiplied by the conversion factor. So I want to get rid of centimeters, and so centimeters goes down below, and I'm going to meters again. Meters up top. 1 meter is 100 centimeters. And when I do the math here, centimeters cancel. It's up above and it's down below. Now 50 times 1 is 50 meters, divided by 1 times 100, 100, that's 0.5 meters. So the answer we'll put in here is 0.5, and that was one we did earlier actually. One more. Let's do this. 300 meters over 1 times some conversion factor is going to give me some number of kilometers. Well, I want to get rid of meters and end up with kilometers. And I know that 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. So the meters cancel. 300 times 1 is 300. Divided by 1 times 1,000, 1,000. Do that on a calculator and you'll get 0.3. And that kilometers is the unit left over. So this is 0.3.